Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 is Rome. So once again, the fact that I am creating my multiple save files at the end of each episode saved my ass. The first two save files I created were corrupted, but the third one worked, so we managed to get into the game for another episode. And this actually gives me hope that we might be able to properly end the series. We won't have to end it because of the fact the game just tends to fall apart. So fingers crossed that this, let's call it the fix, is gonna work basically until we end the game. Okay, but let's get to what's actually happening in the game. So as you can see, I made some changes in our cities. Basically every single city that didn't have train station has one queued up. And as you can see, I burned through all the coal. We had over 30 coal and it's gone. So yeah, we need more. I only queued up like 1 or 2 factories, so we're still missing 30 plus coal if we want to have factories everywhere. Just insane how how few strategic resources there are on this map. Like when you think about the size of the map, right? When you see the number, it may seem fine, but compared to the size of the map, there are like no strategic resources, and it's not just coal; it's all the strategic resources. But well, at least we get the train station. They are probably the most important building right now that we can get to find distress and poverty because of the percentage increase to both production and gold gold generation. So that's one thing, and cities that already had everything prepared are now working here on bombers, then some cruisers, and one city is working on archaeologists. So the situation overall looks decent, but I'm still afraid for the future because stock exchanges are basically the last wealth-focused building on the tech tree when you check everything from this line forward. There is no building that will be purely focused on gold. There are some buildings that help with income, but those are just minor bonuses. And there are so many buildings that we still want to build. So no matter what I do, we'll probably end up like 1,000 gold minus during golden ages. So we will have to focus our cities heavily on wealth production at every opportunity, and the extra gold that you'll be getting for capturing cities will basically have to carry us through the game, I think. Okay, what else? Here we are done. Are we? Oh, we can attack with a few ships. Actually, what I could do... Oh, one more thing. I upgraded all the remaining corvettes that we have or had into ironclads. So I'll be sending more ironclads north next turn. And we'll just maybe even start the siege of Grenoble. Not that we need it, but for the experience. I think for this turn we are done here on this side. So all that we have to do is figure out what we're gonna do around Susa. So, as usual, let's start with units that only have one option. So this artillery hits the city. This one can actually hit the Foreign Legion, so let's actually, wait, this one I can hit here. That's also only one option. This machine gun can't hit anything, so think about moving the light tank here, attacking, but it still won't give me a kill. No, come on. Okay, this machine gun is basically useless here. So, let's move it away. We'll send a light tank this way. You'll have to stay here for one more turn, so let's pillage, but don't fortify yet. Now, here we want to hit the Foreign Legion. Oh, you also have only one target, so let's start with that. I'll hit the Foreign Legion as well. I'd really like to finish it off with the machine gun. Excellent. Now, this... We have to get rid of the artillery, or we want to get rid of the artillery. So... You can hit it. That was a nice hit. You have only one target now, so let's do that. You also have only one target. This has to be a kill. I should have probably checked before this attack if the machine gun had enough damage to finish off the artillery as it was before the attack. But well, now it's down, that's important. Yeah, we don't have the last attack against this AA gun. That's unfortunate. They're probably gonna lose the rifleman. I mean, I'll pull back. Oh wait, this is the experienced one. Still, this is the only option I have with him. I can try to protect him. I have to send a unit here, and that unit would die 100%. I think I'd rather lose an experienced unit than this one, so let's do that. There. 45, 45. Checking if there's anything else that we can do. How does it look like with these railroads? Come on, guys. Speed things up as much as possible. These railroads may actually save lives. 45 here and here. You can come closer. And actually buy 2 more bombers, right? The capacity here is 6, and we want all the bombers as soon as possible. It's gonna cost us a lot of money, but we are only losing 160. So we can afford to spend a little bit more, but we definitely need to take 1 more city as soon as possible. Bombers, bombers, bombers. 1, 2. Go. Let's finish the mine. I mean, the barbarian can still take the worker, but I don't think that the Zeppelin can see him, so there is no reason for him to leave the camp. Next. Oh, and his golden age ended. That will help a lot as well, because it will be a lot more difficult for him to move through the rough terrain. Because he could, for example, enter the forest and attack. He won't be able to do that anymore. Same with the hill here. I think we'll still lose this rifleman. But other than that, with no range units except the machine gun in the city. Depends on, yeah, well, seems that there are still so many units waiting. There's even a cruiser coming. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. You want me to peace out with Darius? Sorry. Crystal Redentor is here. Okay, so she has plastics. That's a very important pack. And we have to get it as soon as possible. Otherwise, she's gonna run away tech-wise. Their city converted. Whatever. This is not a city that we care about. We love the King Day in like half of our cities. Once again, let me read Crystal Redentor. Tourism, Golden Age points culture. That's a pretty damn good buff for hotels. I don't think it will be possible for any AI to get the culture victory. So it will help her, but won't like give her win condition. Okay, now we still want to keep bombarding the machine gun. Can we get a kill here somehow? Not really. 45. Okay, bombers. Rebase. Oh, great. Let's try to take out both these two. 2, 3. I'll just wait out of range of the city. And where is the Zeppelin here? I could upgrade it now, but I think it can wait. Yeah, this is what I was hoping would happen, that we get vision on Paris from this tile. Perfect. How many hit points? 100. That's not too bad. 2, 3, 4. And it seems that Alexander actually finally get some units in range and he'll start helping. Okay, I decided to keep Orleans in the end. So I'm rebuilding the military buildings. We are down to 3,000 gold. Okay, we are not buying anything anymore. Okay, same approach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can only attack here. How much damage can I do to the A gun? Now let's focus on the city. At least with the siege weapons. Okay, this is grassland. So let's 2, 3 and move back. This is a hill, so it's not gonna work there. Move back, and move back. Now, when his golden age ended, we could lure him closer. Then we could kill some units without him being able to really do anything about it. I'm a bit afraid of the cruiser, to be honest, because our artillery is really vulnerable on the coast. Probably don't need this railroad. Can go through the village and all of this can disappear. Yep. What do we want to build here? I think a fort. Let me just check if we are working the tiles that we want to be working at. It looks good, I think. Also, I would to keep an eye on our cities because we don't really have to focus too much on culture right now. I'd much rather focus on more units. Much oil do we have? 5 more oil. But we'll be getting more oil in maybe this turn even. No. Let's queue up 2, maybe 3 more here. We want to get to 18, maybe 24 bombers. We'll get free airports, so that means 10 bombers per city. I think ideal would be 30 bombers, but we'll never get enough oil for that. Unless I missed some oil somewhere that we can get to. That is the problem. That there is oil, but it's always somewhere in the corner where we'll never get it. Now, I checked before I started recording, and the only oil that you can potentially get at some point is here. But with the 10 that we have, this is 10 oil. This is also 10 oil, so we might be able to get 30 boomers. Okay, next. And please, no losses this time, although I'm afraid that we may lose the machine gun especially. Depends on what the cruiser decides to do. It would be ideal if he moved like here, and then I would just destroy it next turn. That'll be the priority target. And look at that, he's just popping new units every turn. He's not buying them, he's really just producing them at the rate of 1 unit per turn. It's crazy the production bonus the AI has. Just for us, even in our best cities, in our capital, it would take like 4 turns to get a rifleman, and he's popping infantry 1 every turn, and I'm pretty sure Susa doesn't have the highest production. Okay, 10 at a time. This one is gonna be weaker. At least for now. It's gonna be Iron Fist, so vassals can no longer rebel or be liberated by the CIS. Yields from city-states increased by 25%. Vassal tribute additional 25% of their yields and 50% more work improvement rate. So yeah, all that we need are vassals now. And we'll get next one in here in 4 when we complete Prora. And that's gonna be police state. Still have to take it, we are down to 59%. It's probably some war awareness finally kicking in, yeah. But look at the difference, 250 happiness, 417 unhappiness. Jesus, that's insane. I hope the train station will help with that. Pillage tiles, religious divisions. I may even have to check where the religious divisions are. Just get rid of every bit of unhappiness that I can. Occupied cities, that will go away. How long would it take to get guarded house 5 turns? I need a military academy so that I can start buying units in Orleans. Oh, great. Logistics for this guy, that's amazing. And we should now be getting +1 range for some artillery. Do we want it though? Firing Doctrine. Because it's minus 20% strength, so it's not like, hey, we just got extra range and it's all good. No, it's just so much easier than have all the siege weapons in position. Japan. Can we trade again? Oh. Sucks that he doesn't have more resources. He would be still a pretty good trading partner, even at this point. Okay, 45, 45. I just realized I actually have to take Grenoble. Because if I don't, it will be pretty difficult to connect Paris with Orleans to our... connect them to capital. Let's take out the machine gun. We'll try to set up the siege. I could probably have ironclads here safely. Now when we have more ironclads, it'll be easier because we can just rotate them. And we should never run out of shields, basically. I'll just have to move this one away. Maybe use these 2 tiles. Not sure if that will really help, but we'll see. And let's see, if I block this tile, I'll be able to use this one safely. Okay, bombers. Actually, no, not bombers. Oh yeah, bombers first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is too far. But still, even if I could reach the infantry, I'd probably just ignore it. I hope I don't lose vision of this tile after the upgrade. Because that's where I want to drop next turn. And he moved the machine gun out of the city. Great, so we'll just take it out and that will lower the damage I'll be taking every turn. Wonder if I can survive here for one more turn. Maybe... Probably don't want to switch these two. This may actually be a solution. This should be safe for one turn. Okay, how many points? 566. We can probably take the city in 2 turns. If we focus everything on it. So it depends on how many units he sends to us again. 45. 45. I'll actually leave the rifleman here for the vision. How much is this tile? 290. Let's buy it. I want to get another village. Okay, even though it looks like there are no farms around here. There are farms almost everywhere. So I think let's actually send the worker into the city in case we need the repairs around here. It's possible that Barbarian gets here somehow, so I want to be ready to repair, especially the oil. Caravan. This one is internal to Eratium. I think Eratium is fine now. Where is Valletta? Valletta is too far. No, we don't want it to take any of these. We actually just wait until we get our vassal, and then we'll send all the caravans to him. Finally start getting some franchises. Again, quick check, making sure that we are doing what we are supposed to be doing. I think Ragusa is now safe, so let's get back to some useful stuff. And there is Avignon. But Avignon, we are raising that, so don't care what's happening here. Okay. Next. It seems that, yeah, he actually, this confirms that he produced the infantry, because the city strength dropped to 88 from 106. So he stopped actively defending the city, like the defense production focus, or how to call it, stopped, and instead he's now building units. Did we lose anything? I don't think so. What do you want? Citrus? How much are you willing to pay? 350? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You are already ahead, and I have like no desire to help you in any way at all. he built another unit. This time it was the A gun, so it really is 1 unit per turn every time. Oh, is he trying to flank us? That would be great, because there will be some easy kills. Come on, do it. Move. Is there a farm on this tile? There is. Again, we can't see it. Yeah, at this point the game just gave up on displaying farms. All the tiles that seem to be unimproved, especially inside the AI territory, are farms. Can you find any decent landmarks somewhere? No, they're basically all in the desert. But desert is fine. We are doing this for the happiness, not for the yields. 45. Another general. I'm actually thinking about leaving this one on this side, because I have a feeling that Spain is gonna do something. Well, actually, there are no units, so maybe not. To say that she's gonna do something stupid, but there would have to be units on this side. Okay, fine. I'm gonna trust her for a while longer. More logistics, I'll definitely take that. City converted, it's still Avignon. We're working all the specialist slots. What are we missing here? Nothing. Okay, fine, let's just work the farm. Now, how much would the military academy be? 817 turns. Just too important that we can start buying units here. One, two, three, four. Yep. I'm thinking about dropping here, but then I would be in range of Marseille. This one will also move away, and now our cruisers can do, or can start doing what they do best. Let's see, how many hit points? Only 675. Damn, you are going down. Attack. Oh, let's attack twice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good enough. I want this cruiser to get logistics as well. This one doesn't have extra movement. 2, 3, 4. Oh. This island is annoying. think that's the first cruiser that has logistics, extra movement, and now we can take something more on top of that. Splash damage? Probably not. Immune to board effects from naval melee, 25% combat strength when defending. I'm thinking either air defense or bombardment. I think bombardment will be a bit more relevant. Two, three, four. If I moved here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just want the experience. I'm looking for some targets of opportunity. 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that's not gonna work. I need to block this tile, and want to have ironclad on this tile as well. Doesn't really matter what we had. This is also internal, but we kinda need this one because you'll never find enough food here. So this one will stay forever. 45. How the hell did this happen? It has to be in the cruiser somewhere. I mean, I can pillage and stay for one more turn, but I don't like the damage that we took there. You have the railroad. That's good, but still not sure this rifleman can make it. Okay, I'll just wait here. We're gonna need these workers for repairs, so may as well be ready. Don't think we need any of these. I think I'll remove this one as well. Okay. With the production bonus, we'll be able now to build and remove railroads pretty quickly, so that will help during wars. Whenever we get extra territory, that we will be able to get railroads there very quickly. Okay, my friend, you are going down. Fortify. Are we done? How does it look like with happiness? 59. I will have to get that courthouse first. All the cities that we are about to take, I have to make sure we have at least some reserve before we hit 50%. And there's one more thing that I have to decide. Do I want to risk losing the light tank, or do I just send in another rifleman? I think I'll just send in another rifleman here. Light tanks are just too valuable. Go. What is the monopoly on coral? Nothing important. Thinking how relevant the city would be. It would be nice for the flank on Borica. You could attack from so many angles. We'll just get rid of Rouen. We would keep Aberdeen, liberate Zurich. I may actually take the city. Wanted to just get rid of it, just pillage it, but now when we see everything here, all the tiles, we'll actually keep it. Okay. Let's get the second paratrooper as soon as possible. And go. I think this turn we should get the extra coal, oil. Okay, so he just... Napoleon is no longer vassal of Darius. He damn, he just gave up, basically. I still want to take Susa, there is a wonder, so... We want to take that city. Now when we have Orleans, I think I still want to take Paris. Just hold the territory. And because you'll have territory here, we still want to connect it, so we need Grenoble. This doesn't change anything. Well... No, I don't think I want a vassal with one city. That's an interesting move. So now I'll get the penalty for removing an independent civ. And I mean, Spain did the same, and no one really cares, it seems. Persia Rabbit Treasury in Rome. Enjoy. Oh, Celt Sabotage Prora. That's a lot worse. It's like 2 turns, but it still sucks. Okay, where is she? She'll ignore us, but I have to try. Yeah. How many people denounced her? Denounced by France. I'm gonna denounce her anyway. She's at war with 3 people. It's very likely they'll denounce her after the war. No. You sabotage my wonder. You don't deserve anything less than denunciation. You want embassy? Maybe I should have first gotten the embassy and then denounced her. Greece stole attack. And dude, but I think I already denounced him. Yeah. You're going down. Okay, just in time. Has to be here. Okay, I'll just hide my workers. There. Okay, so here we are done with the stock exchange. What are we missing? Do we have a seaport here? I think we do. Question is, do we keep the seaport? Yeah, I think we do. How much coal do we have again? 6. More bombers. Or actually, no, wait. More cruisers. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Time to take the city. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 and one more. I can't go here, right? I can't afford to screw this up. There we go. So we have a seaport here. I think we're gonna keep it at least until we defeat Alexander or take some of his coastal cities. Then I'll probably switch to train station. But we got the Summer Palace. So... oh. I think the city has to get out of resistance for the bonus to kick in, but that's gonna be like 100 gold per turn plus because of the +3 gold from Chanceries. And there is a cruiser. Yep, that's why our artillery was taking the damage. Who's next? I don't think I can really take out this one. I love it when I get access to railroads, then the light tanks become such a menace. Okay, so far so good. You can probably move here. And let's line up the light tanks. Can I get the kill here, perhaps? No. Next turn it should be fine, but this turn it will be too dangerous. Okay, Paris. Is Alexander still at war with France? Yeah. Hope that he'll just end the war, so that I don't have to worry about him stealing Paris from me. How's the garrison doing? 11 hit points. Can I take Grenoble now? I mean, I probably could. But... Actually, wait, now we... If I take it now, I can vassalize him right now. How many more attacks do I have? One? Damn it. One more turn. 2, 3, 4... Well, in that case... We'll be patient. How much money we got for capturing Susa, by the way? 8,000. I expected more. That was a pretty big city. Next. It's gonna be close, 56%. Definitely don't want to drop under 50. He's not willing to capitulate? What? I hope that taking Grenoble will be enough, because if not, then... might be screwed. I don't think I can continue this war until we take another city with this amount of unhappiness. Come on, give me my turn. I'm really curious what's gonna happen once we take Grenoble. Oh, and I have a feeling we had a quest to take Susa. It's gonna be quite a few promotions, I think, now. Yep, I'm gonna do this off camera. But, I'll still take Grenoble first. do you want to take? I think I was taking Dauntless. Yeah. How bad is the city? Really bad. He has a global monopoly on horses, though, somehow. Oh, there. What's the global one? Extra science. Sure, I'll take it. But the important question... He is willing to capitulate now. And on top of that, we can take, what, 774 and 74. Damn, that felt good. Okay, friend. Let's work together now. Look, I'm bringing gifts. Holy, holy, quite a few gifts. Almost thinking that it might be better to wait one turn. Now, his opinion is probably just gonna be worse. I'll keep... There, we'll keep one luxury. Right? No, it's not gonna work. Okay. Propose. And then... where's the setting to get the maximum taxation here? I sure want to apply an index of 25% Darius. You cannot change this value for 37 turns. Okay, everything is almost gone. This should be safe. Let's wait with these guys. And production. Well, the city... No, actually, wait. Wrong tab. The city definitely doesn't have everything. I can probably check this off camera. Okay. We did it. Why is it I don't have vision in his territory? Shouldn't I have vision inside my vassal's territory? And actually we are now on top of the ladder. We even managed to get above Carthage. How does it look like tech-wise? She's still ahead there. Alexander fell behind. 2 techs behind is Spain, on par with Japan. And Kelt's actually 1 tech ahead. Yeah, she's still doing quite well, but so many people hate her that she'll have a hard time. The fact that Carthage is now fighting Spain and Japan, or is she still? Yeah, she is. That definitely helped her. If this war didn't start, she'd probably destroy Bodica. But, well, we are done with this episode. We are done with Darius. So there'll be some planning that I have to make off camera. Is there still the defensive pact between Greece and Celts? There is. One more. Is there a defensive pact between Japan and Spain? There is. That makes everything a bit more complicated. So next time probably get rid of France. Next step, we'll have to prepare some defenses in the area here. Then we declare on Greece, and with that on Bodica. I'm thinking that we may actually try to take out both at the same time. Where is Bodica's capital? Somewhere up here, right? There, Edinburgh. That may take some time. If I just try to push along the coast with the support of our navy, we'd be able to take everything here. Clear the way to Edinburgh and then just take Edinburgh with land units. That sounds like a plan. As for Alexander, if we leave our fleet here, then our land units will have to handle Alexander. So it's gonna have to be Bogota first. That's gonna be with bombers. That should be pretty easy. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When we get extra range for bombers, we'll take... Well, it depends on how many AA guns he has around here. But if he can take Argos with bombers, then he's just gonna fall apart. It looks much better suddenly. And one more thing. No authority. No authority here either. Okay, good. But for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you can join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.